Get ready for the biggest news in college basketball and the NBA draft landscape. Bleacher Report lead scout Jonathan Wasserman has just dropped his updated 2026 NBA draft projections, and he is placing Tennessee freshman forward Nate Ament at number 11 overall, right behind the Golden State Warriors. We dive into exactly why Wasserman sees Ament as a crucial piece for the Bay Area and what that comparison to Will Riley tells us about this rising talent.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, the Golden State Warriors have finally settled their biggest coaching question, and the answer is in. After weeks of intense deliberation, head coach Steve Kerr has officially agreed to return for a 2-year deal, securing him as the highest-paid coach in the NBA once again. But this return brings massive questions about the team's future, especially concerning Draymond Green's player option and where the organization needs to go next. We are also looking at the intense scrutiny surrounding Draymond Green's legacy right now. Shane Gillies absolutely crushed the veteran forward during the roast of Kevin Hart, dropping some serious lines about Green's role in the Warriors dynasty and comparing his success to Ringo Starr. We break down what this roast reveals about Green's impact and the ongoing debate surrounding his value to the franchise. And finally, we look at the full fallout from that roast, watching how stand-up comedians and athletes like Jeff Ross and Tom Brady reacted to Draymond Green's presence. From Dwayne Johnson's comments to Kevin Hart's final observation, we analyze the noise surrounding Green as the Warriors head into the offseason. Don't miss the rest of the story. Stay locked in with us for more breaking sports news. Bleacher Report lead scout and NBA draft insider Jonathan Wasserman has released updated 2026 NBA draft projections, placing Tennessee freshman forward Nate Ament at number 11 overall, projecting him to the Golden State Warriors. Wasserman also drew a comparison between Ament and Washington Wizards wing Will Riley. Ament demonstrated significant promise during his freshman season at Tennessee, averaging 16.7 points and tying for the team lead in rebounds with 6.3 per game. The Manassas native earned All-SEC second-team honors and secured 6 SEC Freshman of the Week awards, establishing himself as a highly versatile scoring wing. Wasserman expressed strong confidence in Ament's potential for the Bay Area, stating that Ament would provide the Golden State Warriors with a crucial scoring wing archetype currently absent from their rotation. While acknowledging Ament's postseason inconsistency, Wasserman pointed to compelling aspects of his game, noting flashes of shot-making and creativity, despite struggles with converting drives and facing physical defense. Ament is positioned to become Tennessee's first lottery pick since Marcus Haislip's 2002 selection to the Milwaukee Bucks. With the NBA Draft Combine running through May 18, Ament has a full week to further solidify his case and potentially elevate his draft stock into the top 10 range as the Vols pursue their highest draft selection since Dale Ellis in 1983. The Golden State Warriors have secured a crucial piece of their offseason puzzle with the return of head coach Steve Kerr, agreeing to a 2-year deal that solidifies him as the team's highest-paid coach in the NBA. This move effectively puts the team back on a path to re-enter championship contention, provided Stephen Curry remains on the roster. While Kerr's return alleviates immediate concerns about a potential rebuild, significant strategic questions remain, centering primarily on the future of Draymond Green. Green's performance this season has been a major point of focus. He registered his worst offensive metrics in nearly a decade, averaging just 8.4 points on 41.8% shooting. Although he remains vital as the quarterback of the defense, his declining athleticism has impacted his on-court effectiveness. This has led to a $28 million player option for Green this offseason, forcing the Warriors to chart a clear path forward. Coach Kerr is expected to want Green in his system. The most favorable scenario involves Green foregoing his player option to sign an extension at a lower annual value, ideally matching the length of Curry's eventual deal. This path would significantly improve the team's financial flexibility, as accepting a $20 million annual value for Green would bring the team under the first apron, given their current financial standing. However, the team may also consider a schematic shift, moving away from their signature split action, off-ball offense. Historically, Golden State has tailored its rotations and roster around Green's specific strengths and weaknesses, a dynamic that will persist regardless of his return. With Kerr's contract resolved, Draymond Green's future and contract negotiations have become the paramount issue for the Warriors as they determine their direction for the upcoming season. Comedian Shane Gillies delivered a sharp roast of Golden State Warriors player Draymond Green during the roast of Kevin Hart on Sunday, employing a Ringo Starr reference to highlight Green's impact on the team. Gillies quipped on the comparison, stating, "Draymond Green has 4 NBA championships the way Ringo Starr has 11 #1 albums," while also noting that Green was the first player to earn 4 All-Star selections based solely on draft picks. The roast targeted Green's role within the Warriors dynasty, contrasting him with the franchise's superstar lineup, including Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant. While some critics argue that Green lacks the offensive acumen for an ideal franchise cornerstone, the report acknowledges his colossal importance. During the Warriors' peak, Green was recognized as an elite defender, impactful playmaker, and vocal leader. His influence was crucial in cementing the team's place in NBA history. The analysis suggests that without his contribution, the team might not have secured another title, pointing to his significance in the 2012 second-round draft pick being an essential component. The report emphasizes that Green's value extends beyond statistics, comparing his role to that of Ringo Starr, who elevated the talent around him by bringing a contrasting personality and style. Gillies' joke, which critics may use to reinforce existing anti-Green sentiment, was framed as a summation of Green's journey. The report notes that for those who believe Green has been overshadowed by his teammates, the Ringo reference, suggesting "it don't come easy," serves as a fitting summary of his path to success. Draymond Green faced a barrage of comedic jabs during the roast of Kevin Hart, an event that aired on Netflix, where various stand-up comedians and celebrities targeted the Warriors star. The roast featured sharp commentary on Green's on-court persona and career. Stand-up comic Jeff Ross initiated the teasing, joking that Steph Curry carried Green to the event and noting Green's propensity for ejection, stating he had been ejected more times than a Kevin Hart DVD. Legendary NFL quarterback Tom Brady also commented, predicting Green would be ejected within 10 minutes. Shane Gillies challenged Green's accolades, suggesting he took credit for his teammates' achievements, and pointed out Green's record of making multiple All-Star teams based solely on setting picks. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson offered a more personal critique, calling the name Draymond the laziest black name he had ever heard. Kevin Hart concluded the segment by humorously suggesting Draymond's presence was solely due to him not being in the NBA playoffs. Despite the intense roasting, Green appeared to handle the attention well, laughing with the audience, highlighting the significant media spotlight he receives through his podcast appearances and ESPN's Inside the NBA.